So Maddie, what are you looking forward to most about the Five Nations competition?
I'm really looking forward to playing with this group of girls. There's like a lot of talent, and I think it would be a cool opportunity for us to learn from each other throughout the process.
Yeah, this is your first senior experience.
Yeah.
You've obviously played cadets and juniors as well. How's that transition from that junior level now stepping up to that senior level?
For me, it feels quite big because I haven't played since I was a cadet, so I was probably about 16. So it's been a little while. So it might take some adjusting. There's like some pressure and stuff, but I think, it's such a supportive group that I feel like the transition will be relatively easy.
You're playing for Newcastle Knights in the NVL at the moment. How do you think your experience playing both NVL and Bucks will help you in what is quite a busy schedule for Five Nations?
Yeah, so obviously playing both Bucks and NVL ends up being quite busy. Like we might have 3 games in a week and there's a lot of travelling, especially being based up in Newcastle. So, that recovery process has become second nature almost. So during the tournament, I think, that ability to gear up and go again will definitely come in handy.
Do you think that's a physical gearing up, but also a mental gearing up as well?
Totally both. I mean, obviously there's all the warm up and cool down stuff, but there's things that I now know after the last 4 years of playing for Newcastle that I need to do in between games in order to be in the best mindset possible, like to move on from the last game or, take the momentum from the last game if it was a really good one, like whatever it is.
Yeah, there's a range of players playing in the Five Nations. You've got a couple of your teammates from Newcastle playing alongside you as well. What do you think the dynamic is in that squad, and how do you think you kind of face those challenges of people playing from other teams such as University of Nottingham or Mallory and people like that?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously takes some adjusting because there's some rivalries or, everyone just has different styles and different ways of running things. So I think, as we, go through the process of training together and competing, we'll begin to merge styles more, and it's more of a case of cherry picking those best bits from the different clubs and stuff.
As part of the Five Nations, there's obviously a men's team as well. Do you think that will kind of support you guys as well, so you'll always have someone cheering for your corner?
Yeah, it's quite nice, and I think especially with the guys, they can be quite loud at times, which is such a nice thing to have. It kind of creates that atmosphere and it feels less almost awkward and quiet. It's quite exciting, and it feels like it is a big competition, and it's exciting to be part of that kind of community aspect.
As we mentioned, this is your first experience as a senior player for England. What are you hoping to get out of that experience?
I'm really excited to be competing at that level, but it's a big competition, so there's bound to be pressure. So for me, I'm just hoping to get my head around that, stay calm, and just enjoy it, and learn to deal with that pressure.
Is there any team that is kind of in particular caught your eye that might be a bit more of a challenge?
Best plan for me is not to think about it too much. The more I worry about who we're facing, the more it's going to go wrong. So I'm just...
And then finally, what are your hopes for the Five Nations tournament?
To just, go in strong and hopefully take the win.
Perfect. Well, good luck for it.
Thank you.